Oh, this thing. Okay. Okay. Simple Josh. His name is Simple. Okay. Very simple. Oh, I think this popped up in a game I played against an Insei in Japan, and I got into some sort of squeeze that was terrible for me, but then the Insei kind of played super slack and it became kind of even later. Oh, I've never seen any of this. I know the the free free. Do you know it from here? So I actually do not know what happens if you connect. How bad is it for white? Because white is supposed to go down and then black cuts, and then I think you hane. And then it doesn't matter if black gets this Atari first or Atari or blocks here first. I think Golex I think recommends Atari first. I think most humans would actually block here to preserve the possibility of either playing A or B. And then white connect, black varies, and then it gets complicated a little bit because black has to be careful here. If he tries to live, then the outside dies. You can't save it. So black needs to extend now. And then white attaches, black connects, white connects, then black turns, and I think white blocks here to kill the corner. And white has 6 liberties, so the corner will die. There will be a liberty race probably, and then black usually ends with 15. This is the Joseki I remember. Uh, what happens if, let's say, white connects? Maybe black just takes the corner and accepts the damage on those 2 stones. Yeah. Mm. I have the feeling this is okay. This is probably like 1 or 2 points damage. If white feels like, oh, I'm not gonna play anything complicated, this should be endurable. But like this, I don't know how to play actually. If he's my level, then he, well, he's my level, so they should be playing something that we consider reasonable from here. And it does look reasonable. This is good shape. Mm, let me see if I can think of anything. F14. Oh, the turn, I mean. I also wonder if, so in the game against the Insei, I remember that some sort of squeeze happened here. Like, I don't know, I played something on the outside somehow. In this case, I would answer locally or something. But some sort of squeeze happened here in my game. Well, in this case, it's going to be captured. But let's see something here. Something like this happened. And I ended up with like a super big clump. But he also had, I think my direction was more like towards this side than towards this side somehow. But I had a big clump, and then he finished with a move on the outside, but in that game you didn't need to. But let's take a look. Let me see if I can find a game because it was interesting, and I got comments from Ogaki Sensei in that game, so it should be interesting. The problem is I don't remember the insect's name. Try to find something quickly. If I don't, then we just move on. Kenshi. The guy's name is Kenshi. Aha! Found the game. Let me take a look at the variation. Oh, in that game, my attention. Oh, it was something different. Very different. So, in that game, I didn't remember that. Maybe I didn't remember this move, but I don't know. I tried attaching. He went through, I think. Oh, I attached before this. So here I attached. And then he went through. So he harnessed first. And then I go through. And then he tries going through as well. And I go through. And I thought he would just go through as well. And then I would cut. This is what I was thinking was going to happen. But he chose to block. Maybe something similar will appear. Because this is what happens. And then yeah, this. Oh, I click this actually, and then when locks me from the outside, I connect it. But this isn't great. Good. Just capture. And you can hunt it here, but it's not center, right? So no big deal. Yeah, it would be better to do that, but I think, oh, that's the trouble. Because if I connect here, when he goes down, I kind of still him a move here, right? And now I look very this all looks awful, right? And then I think you protect it. Yeah, but you could even go further in that game because you could do something like this. If and the other thing is that since when I play A, I'm basically exchanging an inside stone for an outside stone. This is a bad exchange for me, actually. It feels like, oh, losing those 4 stones is so bad. It's already bad. Losing those 4 stones feels even worse, but it's actually worse if I connect. I should play whatever. Play on the outside or Tenuki. The group is already alive. It should be fine. But if I play here, I have a Dame inside because I wanted to save like 7 points more or less. And he can come back with either this or this. And now it's painful, right? So it's already very painful anyways. But yeah, the key the key point is to not play this move. I was when I played this, I was trying to save my potential to move outside towards C and also preserve a cut here. Turns out it's bad. What else? Go down this. Okay. Maybe you should just turn. No. The thing about this cut is that he's going to suffer through the squeeze, right? And after you get one, uh, maybe there's some more agi around the A stone. So if you moves out, maybe you can get moves like these later. Mm, yeah, this squeeze, if he pushes, doesn't feel that great, but he can cut, maybe. Then you give those stones away. He doesn't have the time to do anything like that right now, right? Because of the A stones. The shape is pretty bad as well. You get weakness on the outside. But is this the Joseki that ended the game? Oh no, this got too much. Yeah, the turn is a key move. I think he would protect. He should protect. And you can keep on going with this. Still very painful shape for him on the outside. I think so. I just put this game through AI. Let me take a quick look at what AI thinks. It's clearly close to my level. Oh, so kinda my first instinct was correct. AI suggests connect. It's very thick on the outside. Oops. This is up here. The layout. Just a minute. Why is it so red? Stop. Mm, no, but if you turn, it's apparently only a minus 0.7. So if you if you do this, push in. What do you mean by push in? It's e. Mm, connection. Oh, E70. Oh, that one. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You mean from this or the other? Yeah, the other. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, yeah, probably this is a little bit better than the connection, but it's similar. Um, yeah, the Joseki is to play the free free directly. I think this one is kind of possible, but minor loss. In my game against the Insei, I attached directly here, and it's a minor loss as well. The Joseki is here. You played V's, Then now the two options would be this or this, both thick moves. Maybe you could also do something like this, come out, but this cuts so, my god, how do you deal with this? Mm, maybe cut on this side first, actually. Should be okay. Is it coming out like this? Yeah, this is very painful. So either this or the other move, and you can't. You're too weak to play the honey. This cutting through is too much, and I think he can do it right away. No? Just he dies with those stones. Is it too much damage? Probably is, but the damage on the top is really big too. Something like this. More territory on the top. It's 3 stones. It isn't that much territory. Black's influence isn't very useful. Black can continue attacking these stones, but it's still not that big. You can keep on playing here. But it's also understandable to play here. Let me check what AI thinks. So push. Oh, AI also thinks white should push directly. Yeah, cutting through is just too much. Yeah. But it's also understandable. The left side needs to be defended. Now, oh, um, it needs to be, so the left side needs to be defended, but maybe this is still more urgent. Like this, maybe this. No. And then he's going to play here. Maybe you can leave like this. Yeah. Maybe somehow sacrifice all this. Maybe you could try stuff like this. Just sacrifice it in a small way. But he can extend here, probably, because this letter isn't working. Maybe like this. Yeah, tough, tough. Oh, but you kept on fighting here. Oh, but no, I think you should extend. No? You should extend, I think. No, but the thing is, if you hunt it at A, once he answers, it hurts the other group, right? So you want to endure it a little bit. When you extend here, you get not only territory but a base, a larger base. So extend it there. Be patient. Accept the loss and don't make the damage even bigger. Uh, if he wants to keep on attacking you and he is here, then you should be thankful because now you can reinforce the group. Don't play like this because now things are getting harder and harder for both groups at the same time. He cut through you and oh. Mm, I think it's uh, still probably bigger to do something like this, no? Feels like you should defend here. Push, keep on pushing. From his end, maybe he's like, okay, I take more territory and good luck saving your groups. Maybe that's what he's thinking, but oh, oh. Okay, this doesn't work though. Oh, you're trying a call here. Does it really work? Mm, but it's supposed to. Maybe it's a step call. You could try it, but can you avoid the call? So white has four liberties. If you turn here and then black, okay, black could be here. Uh, mm, then white, black, go down. You have an eye, and he can approach you, but like this, maybe becomes a one step goal. But it's something, it's better than nothing, right? I think maybe this is still the best, but maybe he could, if he wants to play here, maybe this is better. Like you play once, and if black blocks, then you take these stones, maybe. Mm, even if you leave him, I think it's still a good move, because see, this happens, and you leave somehow here. This kind of feels like a call. Can you like leave super cleanly? I don't know, but uh, A and B, and now yeah, A and B are thickness towards the corner here, and it also does help with potential trouble of a counter attack against the E group. So one other thing you could aim at during the game, if you don't want to resign, if it's not too much pain and you want to endure. Let's say white plays something else. Later, there might be ladder issue here, right? Is it an issue already? Does the ladder work for you? Yeah, it doesn't. It barely works for white. But later, maybe white will need to play here. Then you can do something with these stones somehow. Especially if you get to leave here. So maybe I suggested pushing here, but maybe it's better for you to like back off like this to preserve this cut, right? Maybe that's the best. Mm, okay, okay, okay. So play here. Ari, maybe connect, still connect. Yeah, still connects. He's going to, if he letters, then it's great because each move in the ladder is a call threat, even though it's a losing call threat. But okay, and then but if well, he might choose this, especially because you haven't added a move at A. So if he managed to go through here, then he plays at A and you're almost dead, especially because you lost the C move in center. So, but still, you could find some cool threats, and this magnificent clump has a small chance of dying, and you get moral victory if you force him into like fighting this goal. The next time he's gonna be afraid of you. Hey, uh, but was so that yeah, it happens. But do you want to review another game or yeah, the other game, right? Let me see if I can find it. Oh, okay. Are you in the review? Okay, got the special Shimari here. I don't actually know how to kill the stone there. It looks like a good move. Oh, you studied this? Oh, does this one work? Mm-hmm. See, better than me at this point. Uh, hmm. Mm, hmm. Usually we attach it even. What's that? Mm, but it should be fine. It's the continuation here. It does feel like he should answer you in the top left. He should like add a move here somehow. Something. But this it's better to do this first, right? Because especially if he gets the shape move, which is playing here first to force black into either connecting here or here and fix this hole here before coming here. Now, in the Joseki, I think the correct block is A. Connection is A. But since the stone is so close, I think C is better. cut through his camera, no? Yeah, yeah. But like this, you take his good move. Oh, but he should. I think he should go down. Now these stones have much less value, and if he connects on the left side, it changes things. Mm, I don't know. You still need a move here, and your group was already kind of settled because you had a move here. You added a move, so maybe if you don't have a, maybe this could be a thing. But with a, it feels a little bit over concentrated. Mm, the shoulder hit. Oh, you mean you're gonna wedge here? Or? Mm, it's already like you would rather capture whatever this is without the stone, right? But yeah, that stone pincers things, but it also feels like too close to this stone after you cut through him, and you still need to deal with this RJ. If you get cut on B, then it's a 50-50 fight between C and D. So doesn't look all that great. Like you lose center here. You can add something on the center. But in this way, it doesn't look good for white at all. But connecting here, you would much rather play the tiger's mouth, no? It has more impact on A. Connecting solidly, his group is like very close to life. There is some agi there, but he's on the outside. Mm, he has some forcing moves on the outside, but if you play here, he has this Atari, but it doesn't change. It doesn't change what you can do maybe around here. Maybe you could even like do a close still. I mean, in this goal he can back off, but it feels like a loss already. If you play here, J17 at H. Oh, I see this. You mean this move? This? Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, AI favors B instead of A usually. But it should be okay. I think it should. But anyways, this result isn't good for you. Like an empty triangle here. Not good. Mm, could you like maybe play the bump here? Is it better? Mm, for IG? Oh, he might get 4 incentives, so it might make a difference for you possibly getting nice here and him getting nice there as well. So maybe that's the main drawback. But why? Why play here? You're you're just getting cut through. Makes no sense. and it's better to play this move, I think. If you're going to move out, since black is strong here, and you don't want to, oh, you don't want to force black into like damaging the other group, you would rather like play something like the Kosumi. You play the Kosumi, you break through, and just, if black plays here, you're not gonna play this. You're going to just keep on playing normally.
Ja, wir müssen da.
Maybe it's similar like this. But no, this movie is fun. Is this the end of the game? Okay. Mm-hmm. Uh, mm, I don't know how to recreate that, but uh, mm. So it's very difficult to attack the A group, and you're weak with the B group. So I think you should still keep on playing from A, not play moves around B. Hello, Betty. Maybe this. If he jumps, he connects his group to the other group, but at least you have Sente, you can smother his influence here. If he defends, then maybe now you can shoot the free. And this looks like at least a close game, at least a very competitive game. But if you play here, it can complicate the game quite a bit. Mm-hmm. If you push, it connects, and then maybe you jump. I think this is maybe a better sequence than having to deal with the tiger's mouth. This tiger's mouth is really painful, especially because it leaves this open. If you go from here and you leave, let's see, this happens. Uh, with this, you get a tiger's mouth, right? But in the other variation, if you have to face things like this, you also get a tiger's mouth, but it's an empty triangle. I have the feeling this is worse. Yeah, I would, if I start playing moves like this, I would consider this flow. A, then B, then C, then D, then E. 5. Why Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, these are not my moves. I think these were already in the file. So past four, so five. These, yeah, yeah. I'm just going through the sequence here. It is kind of Sente. It's not 100% Sente because let's say whites play something, you can disconnect both groups, but white can always leave in the corner, right? Either with this or this, and then it's a matter of can you manage this group? Well, it would be better to use six to maybe reinforce the center, and now five looks wasted, kind of, because it's only a dummy, not a dummy, 100%, but it's only used for disconnecting, not much more. Yeah, there are many comments here in the file. Well, you sent me a file. I opened it up on OGS, and there were many variations inside. No, was it you? Oh, was it maybe? Oh, was it maybe AI? Oh, maybe it was from AI Sensei. Actually, maybe these variations are from AI Sensei. So maybe five makes sense. Because I re-downloaded the file from AI Sensei, but usually when I download, I deactivate the like the extra review things they offer. But maybe I didn't this time. Yeah, but these variations were already in the file. Well, if these moves are in the file, they're probably reasonable for both. Usually, AI Sensei only exports variations that are reasonable for both. Um, do you have anything else you would like to do? Or...